Hey guys, welcome back to the Sniper and Chronicles. We're coming back at you with another Ratchet video. And here we have this SK, and this is the SK 45170 Ratchet USA. And just on a side note, picked this up at a garage sale today. And for some reason, by me, there's not been too much activity as far as garage sales and tools. I don't know if it's I don't know. It just seemed like last summer was a lot more stuff going on, a lot more tools available. This summer, this has been pretty dry. Maybe I'm not getting out as much. That could be. I kind of like shorten my circle that I'm trying to go to garage sales. I'm not going out as far as I used to find stuff, but just I don't know. I haven't really hit that much this summer as far as tools go, and I guess I'm a little bit more pickier too. Like I'll see tools and uh, stuff that I probably would have picked up like last year or the year before I passed by because I probably have most of it. But I did find these. I found a couple of ratchets today. Found a few tools. Nothing much. Not nothing that I can make really a tool haul from. I found like 5 items, and this is one of them. Found like 2 ratchets beside this one, which is pretty good for me. But this one I have already, but the price was so low. I paid $1 for this ratchet for an SK USA ratchet, and I paid $1 for the other ratchets also. And this one, on just at first glance, looks pretty good. The condition looks pretty decent. Usually you see this is full of dirt in there, and this is clean. Uh, this the gear. Oh, the anvil section here looks pretty good. There's no real rubbing here on the sides, what you find usually with older tools that's been sitting around for a while. So overall looks good. The problem is that it's got a weird ratcheting. Here it's like very stiff, and then when you switch it, it's like it spins, and then it catches a little bit, and you can hear it barely ratcheting in sections, and then it'll spin, and then it'll catch. Like over here, it's catching a little bit. It's still going back. So I figured, for $1, it's still worth getting. But let's open this up and see what's going on, because probably it's something, hopefully it's something simple that we can just adjust or do whatever, to get it back together, because on the outside it looks pretty good. Let's take a look on the inside. But before we get there, if you've been following this channel, I have a goal that I'm trying to reach 2,000 subscribers by the end of the summer, and the end of the summer is right around the corner. And I'm trying to reach a goal of 2,000 subscribers, and the only way I'm going to reach it is if you guys give me the HBO special. What's the HBO special? Well, the HBO special is Help a Brother Out special. Help a brother out, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll give you 2 seconds to do that. Okay, you guys that hit the buttons, I really appreciate you. And let's open this up and see what's going on inside. Here's all the stuff. Snap ring, mechanism, switch. And inside looks really clean, actually. Look at that. Looks almost new. Doesn't look like it got much wear. Doesn't look lubricated at all. I don't see any grease or dirt or anything in there. So I don't think this ratchet saw much action. So let's go over here and look at the mechanism, which is probably where the problem is. Okay, look at the ball detent. The ball detent looks really lazy. You see how much play there is, and the paw is supposed to be all the way up like that. The ball detent is supposed to be spring and ball against the paw to make it ratchet. It's supposed to be engaged like that, and it's kind of like just flopping. I see the ball detent in there, and it looks like it's stuck on, like, in the down position. Let me switch it. It's hard to switch. And see what happens on this side. This side looks... Oh, it's in the middle. Okay, let's switch it again and see what happens. Okay. Same thing on this side. The paw is really lazy. So, I don't know if you can see that, but the ball looks like it's almost down. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little penetrant and put it in there and see what happens. For this, you could probably use like WD-40. I'm going to try liquid wrench penetrant. I just spray it into like little jars, and I have these little zip ties that I put in the jar to use as an applicator. Let's see what happens if I put some penetrant in it around the ball, especially. See if that will loosen it. And right off the bat, it sprung back. See that? That's the way it's supposed to be. See how before it was just flopping? Now it's sticking up and engaged. And let's check this side. This side also. Let me see. It's better than it was. A lot better. Let me switch it a little bit. And let's put it in and see how it sounds now. Yeah, that's a lot better than what it was. Yeah, that's how it should sound. And let's just take it apart real quick to see. Oops. To see what the deal is. Okay, there's the plunger. It's like a bullet plunger. It's solid. There's it's not hollow underneath, but you can see on the bottom of it there, of the plunger, you see some grease. It looks hard. Doesn't look like it's rubbing off. You see like that mark there on the bottom? Looks like kind of like gelatin or something. That's probably the old grease that's in there, that was in there, keeping it from probably popping out. Let's take the spring out and see. Actually, yeah, the spring is like stuck in there. See, that was the main problem. Here it is. It's coming out. And there I go. You see the spring is all full of like old grease, kind of like hard grease on the edges there. See that? That's probably what was keeping it stuck inside the mechanism, inside the switch. Let's let's look inside there. You can't see much, but let me see if I can pick something out. No, there's not much there. Yeah, that was probably it. It was probably lack of lubrication, old grease that kept the plunger and the spring. Probably it was sticking inside the switch hole here. So the spring was probably compressed with that old grease, and once you tried to compress it, it wouldn't bounce back. And a little bit of penetrant here helped it out and let me take it apart. I was able to take apart and see what was going on, and with a good cleaning, and you put some new lubricant, something maybe a little bit lighter, or you can probably use like a super lube. That would probably be fine, but just as long as it's fresh and supple, you should be good. And when you put this apart, when you put this back together, everything should be a-okay. Okay guys, that's all I got for now. Until next time.